So you say you want a classroom pet, do you? Well, there are some benefits and pitfalls that you may not be aware of. Isn't that right, Igor? First of all, these little guys are amazing at creating empathy. And empathy is the understanding of how others feel. And a pet does so by allowing you to think outside of yourself. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Igor, that you obviously did not like 20 kids touching you at once. Another great part about having a classroom pet is you can do a lot of awesome curriculum with them. So first of all, there's language skills. Oh, Igor, you're really heavy, and you're white, and you're gray. So allowing kids to make lists and learn vocabulary words, and then maybe taking them from that and saying you can't use the word gray, or you can't use the term white, and having them explore other words. You can do other things with math and science. So for math, you can say, I wonder how much Igor weighs. And you can take guesses. Have the kids pick them up. What are you, like a pound? Say a pound and a half? Any other guesses from the crew?
Oh, he looks at least 2 pounds.
2 pounds. Laura, what do you got?
Like 3.5.
3.5? G, what about you? 3 pounds? Dun, dun, dun. On the money for 3! I was off. So 1.5 pounds is less than 3 pounds. Look how easy that is. Insert some math, insert some less than, greater than, call it a day. You got a curriculum going right there. Other great things about having a classroom pet is that they are amazing at fostering responsibility. When you have a pet, you can go ahead and say, who's going to feed Igor? Who's going to clean Igor's cage? But you do need to know that as much as you would love it if the kids actually took care of the pet, you're really gonna be the one responsible. We had a pet cleaner in our class. We had a wonderful guinea pig named Miranda, and not a single child ever cleaned said cage. Really all comes down to how much you're willing to take care of it. And keep in mind, the bigger the animal, the more expensive it's going to be. There's food, there's bedding, there's the cage, there's vet visits, and there's also a lot of toys. Toys are really expensive. Another big downfall in having a pet is that it is a full-time commitment. It's not a one-year deal. You may have one class that was extremely gung-ho about getting a pet, but you know what? What about the next class? The next class may have allergies. It's a little tricky bit of a situation when you have to realize that this is a multi-year commitment. We do have breaks. You may not have a parent that wants to take home, which means that guess who's taking that pet home? You are. I'm so sorry, Igor. Nobody wants to take you home. So guess who gets to spend all summer with me and my 2 kitty cats? You won't be traumatized at all. The other thing about pets is, as amazing as they are, they do die. If a pet was to pass away on your time during the school year, it's really important that you're extremely honest with the kids. Please never, ever, ever say they went to sleep and they didn't wake up. The idea is something that's extraordinarily frightening. We had a pet pass away once in class, and you know what? They were upset, but I allowed them to ask questions. Is Professor Cuckoofish gonna come back? And I was like, no, Professor Cuckoofish is gone. He was old, he lived an extremely long, happy life, but now we're gonna flush him down the toilet. And the kids all went into the bathroom and we saluted and sent it off to sea. And you know what? When we talked about it later, it was all right. They made peace with it. Shh, it's okay, you're not going anywhere. You're nice and young and healthy. And you know what? As great it is to do curriculum around them, is it worth having a pet that you're gonna probably maybe be stuck with for a long time? I can say for myself, it is. As somebody who had 1 guinea pig, 2 hamsters, and 3 fish all at one time, we couldn't imagine our class without them, but I knew the risks, so I knew the pitfalls, and you know what? It worked for me. So whatever works for you, because you know what? Getting a pet is no small matter. Isn't that right? Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Igor. You are 1 year old. Thanks so much for the Chicago Children's Museum and our new friend Igor for helping us out for today's spot. Thanks, Igor.